Good day everyone. So today we are going to discuss about the anthropological perspective of self. So the learning outcomes is identify what practices and belief you inherited from your home culture, determine what traits you share with the people who belong to the same culture as yours, find out what things you do not share with people with the same culture as yours, make a critical evaluation of one's own culture, write a profound reflection about you as a product of the cultures you encounter from birth till the present time. Anthropology. Anthropology is the study of human diversity across time and space. This discipline investigates human as a physical, cultural, linguistic, and historical entity. So anthropology is the culture and belief all around the world. So kanining atong mga paniniwala, different kind of people ang atong mga beliefs, atong culture, practices. So that's the anthropology. The cultural aspects of the society can change over time, be traced how it developed, be studied how it will evolve, or progress. So ang ato ko ng mga culture is mabag-o gyud ni siya over time, then ma-trace ko no kung giunsa ni pag-develop. Then also it can be studied of how it evolved or progress. So next is based on Catherine Ewing Konon, so self is the encompassing organism possessing psychological, functioning, and social attributes. So for the first definition of self that Ewing considers is one she characterized as the most general and ordinary everyday sense of the world. Mo na ang iyang kuan sa self. So Next is the enculturation. Is internalizing and the subjective process of adapting a transmitted culture from a generation to the next. So ang enculturation is our own culture. So from where we are, how does the people in our society act? Money ang enculturation, our own culture. So next is the collective identity. So collective identity connecting to the patterns of behavior observed in a cultural group. Maaning kanang known mo na inyong mga culture nga known mo, like taga Ormoc ka kay Namoy Peña Festival, or kanang mga isug, mga tagawaray, mao na siya ang collective identity. The personal identity na asad kining the struggle to resist the collective identity, like manon ka kanang waray man ni siya, isug ni siya, bisan tuod dili sa imo ang imong kanang attitude is dili jud siya, pero nanon ka lang isug ka because you're a waray. So mao na siya. That's the collective identity versus the personal identity. The collective identity is known mo as a whole, while your personal identity is manon ka na tungod mao na diha mo nakilala, pero kuan di ay sa imong kaugalingon di ay is dili ka ing ana. So that's the collective identity versus the personal identity. Next is the acculturation. Acculturation, acquiring cultural practices when you meet a different culture aside from the culture where you grow up. So mo siya mga new influences, new hobbies, new perspective. Like for example, anang mo migrate mo sa imong family. Of course, sa ibang lugar is na mga some changes, mga kuan kanang mga ilang culture nga kinahanglan ninyo i-adapt, like the way they dress. Of course lahi naman, like for example mo sa mga tugnaw nga dapit, so lahi naman ang mga sinulutan dito, mga baga naman kay para makakuha sa tugnaw, like diri sa ato nga init kay sa katanan, so di gid ta mag-jacket diri. Dito is kuan jud mo kay mauman. So the language kinahanglan sa ninyong i-adapt, and the food also kana mo na siya. And lastly is their culture, of course kinahanglan na ma-adapt na nimo nga culture. Syempre kay dito naman ka murag mo dito naman mo mupuyo, so that's acculturation. You adapt the culture. So next is kani, there are 4 kuan sa acculturation: the cultural baggage, cultural shock, assimilation, reverse culture shock. So cultural baggage, referring to the attitudes, patterns, judgments, or expectations packed in our home cultures that we carry with us. So example anang kanang atong mga culture nga bisag asa ta mo ngadto is atong ginadala, or kanang gipakuan everyday nga reminder og kuan sa atong parents, like kita mga Pinoy is we're against the marriage, we're into kanang marriage before sex, as in mo gid ang atong tradition nga di gid ta dapat mo engage sa sex hanto dili pa ta kasal. So mo na imong cultural baggages, imo na siyang mada bisag asa pa ka mo kuan. So next is the culture shock, refers to the feelings or uncertainty, confusion rather, or anxiety that people may experience when moving or experiencing a new culture. Muning culture shock, like first time na ako sa Biska is aesthetic kay forma, like naka-heels or basta na naka-heels, nice kay forma, then mao to wa jud ko na inform di ay nga grabe og baktasonon ang Biska. So mao to naguba ng akong shoot. So that's it. That's the culture shock. Also, ang ilang tubig is tugnaw jud kay siya, like grabe jud tugnaw jud kay siya nga iba ra jud ang tubig diri, makabuhi jud ay ang tubig sa Biska. So that's the culture shock I experienced during my first day or first week sa Biska. So that's culture shock. So assimilation is adapting to the dominant culture, like sa kanang kung sa culture shock is kanang nashock ka sa ilang culture. Ang assimilation is sa kadugayon na nimo nga, sa kadugay is naanad ka na, bali imo nang gi-adapt, like kanang sa pagbaktas is di na jud ka mag-heels, dapat magchinelas na lang ka or mag-shoes kay para makuan imong baktasonon. Or the water is sa katugnaw, murag everyday na nimo na imong na-experience is naanad ka na lang ngana, so na-adapt na nimo ang culture sa Biska. So ano siya ang assimilation. Lastly, the reverse culture shock, the experience of getting surprised by your home culture after being away for a long time. So maoning kuan na reverse culture shock, like di ba sa Biska baktas daghang baktasonon. So pag uli nimo sa inyo naa ba mo'y baktason nga layo, mo na mahibong na sila, hala kanang ano dalagi kasi baktas ay kay ing anak man di ay, because ing anak man di ay sa Biska magsigbaktas. So wala na ka, dili na ka kuan sa mabaktasonon kay kunuhay na anad ka na murag kana. That's the reverse culture shock. Since different people experience different cultures in their life, yourself is a hybrid of different cultures and is never a finished product. Ingon si Smith og Levy. So next is, in the contemporary world, you will encounter different cultural influences on social media and modern technology. However, do not ever forget where you came from the anthropological perspective. you must appreciate your rules. So bali, ang anthropological perspective yun is bisan pag sa kadaghag culture, sa kadaghag belief nga imong nailhan, naibawhan, ayaw jud ako nung kalimot kung unsa jud ang imong original belief and your original practices. Like bisan pag sa kadaghan imong na-adapt sa mga culture, bisag asa pa ka, ang imo yung culture is that's your original, and you should appreciate where your roots. Kana, that's it. That's anthropological perspective. So, mauro to guys. Thank you.